This place has become a magnet for supernatural activity of some sort. The exact nature of it, I couldn't tell you.
We are here in Pocomoke City, Maryland, alongside the mysterious Pocomoke River. My name is BL Strang-Moya. I'm accompanied by my cameraman, Trevor Taylor and Jarret Bigsby. Tonight, we are going on lockdown in the Pocomoke State Forest to see what evidence we can find of the ghosts in Maryland's most haunted forest. Yeah, let me try that again. Keep rolling.
That's why you do it in bullet.
My team took issue with the fact that I wasn't reading from a script. I decided to let Trevor record a stand-up in the hopes that he would drop the subject and be nice to me.
Tonight, we are venturing into the heart of darkness, just like the novel from 1899, except instead of a riverboat, we are in a 2012 blue Ford Focus.
I think I did a better job. I don't know why he wanted to talk about books. After walking the eerie, empty summer streets of downtown Pocomoke City, it was time to enter the forest and meet our local guide.
We got 2 Canon XA55s, 1 X72. We got several flashlights, first aid kit, toilet paper, necessities.
You planning on taking a tonight?
I'm prepared to. I like all this close-ups on me.
The American flag's right behind you. It's such a patriotic shot. It looks like you're running for Congress.
I am.
Say, I'm Jarret Bigsby and I approve this message.
What's the message?
First stop, the Nazareth Cemetery. Andy Nunez is an author and folklorist. Having grown up on the shore, he is perhaps the most credentialed person in the tri-state region to offer a sincere account of local legends.
Yeah, you're at the old Nazareth Cemetery. Back in the early 1800s, there was a church here. Supposedly, according to folklore, the Bible in the church could not be removed from the church. If you took it off the pulpit, it would become progressively heavier until you would have to drop it before you get out the door. You couldn't throw it out the window, you couldn't do anything. Today, the church is at the Furnacetown Living History Museum. The Bible is screwed down under plexiglass. That's one of the legends of this particular area that we're in right now. Furnacetown seems to be the epicenter of all activity.
It seemed contradictory that this Bible, infamously rumored to be an immovable object, was displaced with the church as a whole. With all of this in mind, my crew and I were surprised that the museum supposedly wants nothing to do with the paranormal, but wished us well with our investigation.
This particular cemetery I have an interesting story about. I was with a group of paranormal investigators. This was in July, right about now, right about this time of the year. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, when all of a sudden, right over here across the road in the woods, this horrible screeching sound started. I mean, it was like 1,000 wildcats just screaming at the top of their lungs in this woods.
A severe thunderstorm watch has been issued for your location.
It was at this point in our interview that we were interrupted by a weather alert on Andy's phone. Could this be the dark entities of the forest warning us not to tread further with our investigation? We consciously maintained our plans to investigate, despite torrential storms in the forecast.
There's phenomenon here, I'm pretty sure. The exact nature varies depending on what part of the forest you're in. Some parts of the forest have Bigfoot-like sightings. People believe a lot of it is due to the spirit of the last living resident of Furnace Town. His name was Samson Harmon. He lived to be over 100 years old.
Upon his death, he wished to be buried at the titular iron furnace, but his dying wish was unfulfilled, and he was instead buried in the neighboring town of Snow Hill. Harmon was known for being a well-rounded tradesperson with superhuman strength, some stories suggesting he could outrun a deer and easily wrestle a bear. And quite notably, he was a free black man in America in the 1800s.
But he worked at Furnace Town, and he was happy. And when it closed, he stayed, had his garden with his cat until he became so old that they took him to the poorhouse where he died basically of a broken heart because he couldn't stay where he was at.
Our ghost hunting journey was to begin in the Furnace Town Museum parking lot, the trailhead of a hiking route that would take us nearly 5 miles through the heart of the Pocomoke State Forest. It is said that in this particular stretch of woods can be witnessed the ghost of Samson Harmon. People have reported seeing Samson wandering these woods, wearing his signature wide-brimmed hat for which he was famously nicknamed Samson Hat. People have seen Samson's ghost, mysterious lights, and even the ghost of his cat on the Furnace Town Loop trails.
Every paranormal investigation that I've ever been on at Furnace Town, something has happened to somebody. Going into the woods is risky. Now, I would be less afraid of the supernatural than I would of somebody lurking out there. There's a bunch of you, you should be okay. Don't get too far from your vehicles.
All right, we are here at the drop-off point in the Furnace Town parking lot, getting our gear ready before embarking on the first leg of our trail.
We have more batteries for this in the pack, right?
Yeah, there's 2 batteries for every camera.
Checking audio. Getting our audio all set. Audio is important.
This is Jarret, our tech guy. Now, Jarret, you were a Marine before ghost hunting, right?
How many tours did you do in Afghanistan?
Yeah, okay, so you can see all the stuff we brought, the essentials for this excursion. Tape measure, binoculars, a couple lighters, some reading material, and all the stuff we need. But the white balance is the icon right there, and set up completely.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, infrared.
Boom!
Wow, there it is. There you are.
There it is.
That looks nice.
Yes, it does. So we're in infrared 4K. So we are officially on the trail. I would now like to use this opportunity, if there are any spirits in these woods, any energies, any entities that are non-human, we're inviting you to make contact tonight, follow us, interact with us. We are not here to harm you. We just want to talk to you. And with that,
Make your presence known.
Make your presence known. Let's go, boys.
Cicadas are nice. It's peaceful, it's calm. It doesn't feel like there's an evil presence here.
But if there is an evil presence,
Let it be known.
step the f*** up.
This place has become a magnet for supernatural activity of some sort. The exact nature of it, I couldn't tell you.
Anyone in this cemetery?
Is that a warning from you or something else?
Look.
Look where? Look where?
That's my bike!